Welcome into the official. We are continuing our 2025 freshman mock draft for college fantasy football purposes. If you're new to college fantasy football or you stumbled on this video somehow, this is a similar idea as it is to drafting rookies or kind of as studying potential rookie classes years out in dynasty NFL fantasy football. But we're focused on having a college fantasy team, earning points with guys all through their college career. And so those leagues start with a freshman draft at the beginning of each season. So we're evaluating the incoming freshmen for the 2025 class and picking guys we want on our teams to give us fantasy points. And we do have an eye towards the NFL because we play in Campus2Canton leagues, which means you keep these players all the way through their NFL career. Without further ado, like and subscribe to this video if you think it's interesting, if you like what we're doing. But 209 goes to David. We are getting to the end of the second round here. I don't know if it's slim pickings. You've said you don't really like your picks even at the end of the first round. So what do you got here at 209?
Yeah, so there's other guys that are ranked higher, but I think I'm going to follow your lead here and go with a tradesy quarterback. I'm going to go with Kamario Taylor here. I think he's just the dude. He's got flaws, of course. He's got some accuracy concerns at the moment. I'm sort of just banking on that he can get on the field within the first couple of years just based off his playmaking. Four-sport athlete, really good runner. I think he had like 800 or 900 yards rushing, like 9.6 yards per carry, I think it was. So I think he's going to end up being a 90th plus percentile athlete after he gets in the college weight room, adds another 20 pounds. I don't know. I think he could be really good on the college side, and then if he can develop properly, maybe he becomes a draft pick down the line.
You will never see me arguing against a tradesy athletic quarterback. I mean, years ago, I think we all did, but I definitely pounded the table for Alex Orji. Very raw, very athletic quarterback. And, he had to wait at Michigan for a couple years, but now he's entering camp as the presumed starter. And it's the kind of guy that can go to 0 to 60 in a few weeks, in 1 month. I mean, look at Cam Newton back in the day. He was at junior college and showed up at Auburn, won the Heisman 1 year. Like, these guys can go from basically unknown, Anthony Richardson, unknown almost outside of hardcore SEC people, to top 5 pick in the draft, top whatever it was, 7 pick in the draft. So these tradesy quarterbacks, they don't need a lot to really pop. I like that pick. Matt, 210. Is you have another tradesy quarterback, or what are you doing here?
I don't know about tradesy. I think I am going to keep the QB train going here, though. I'll go with George McIntyre of Tennessee.
Oh, interesting.
Now, I've not been the biggest fan of him in the past. I do believe this is pretty good value for him, though, just considering at least on the CFF upside. I mean, he's going to come in there. He's going to be the next guy after Yamaleva. So, I mean, he should be a fantasy stud to start off with. I don't think I like his physical tools as much as the services, but he does have the size. He has an adequate arm. He has a really fun play style that definitely gets him in trouble a bit, but he can, learn to, hone himself in there a bit more in college. So, good CFF pick, someone that does day 2 plus upside. I'm fine with it here.
All right, not bad at all. Not bad. I mean, I think it's great value. Like, all the surfaces seem to like him quite a bit. I know he's been falling some since he no-showed at the Elite 11, but he's been a 5-star for most of the service of most of the things going to a good offense, like you said, and fine pick. I personally had written him off completely, but yeah, I mean, he's still a guy. He's still athletic with some building blocks, and he doesn't have to start right away either at Tennessee. Okay. 211. Oh man, yeah. This is I think I'm gonna do it, David. Like, I know you mentioned this guy earlier. He's so highly rated. I think in college, he can at least be an asset on the college side. Give me Harlem Berry. Probably too small to be an NFL dude unless he puts on 25 pounds in college and retains all his speed. But, I do think he can be a real nightmare for defenses in college at least. and get enough use to be effective. And we'll see about the NFL. I mean, in 4 years and 3 years, maybe they're drafting 190-pound running backs, hybrid running backs, in the second round of the NFL draft, as long as things keep moving towards speed, and away from being big and fast, big. But it's probably a CFF pick mostly here, Carlin Berry. I think he can be pretty effective at the college level, but so elusive, so fast. But I'm conceding I'm not really picking an NFL guy here, probably. David, finish this out with 212, and let's go home.
All right, I'm going to finish it off with Marquise Davis. I don't think we've talked about him yet. He's going to Kentucky, which is really, really high in our landing spot grades for running backs. They tend to have a bell cow guy there, but he fits the physical profile of a bell cow. I think he's up to 210 pounds. If you go to his Twitter, he's got like no body fat. Like, he's absolutely jacked. There's a video of him like flipping an 800-pound tire. He's just super strong. So this is basically, I'm going off this tire video. Basically, this is my take here. I just think he's super strong, and his pass catching isn't, I don't know that he has any sort of like strong profile in that regard, but I think he can get away with being fantasy relevant just with how much they feed their, I think he could be a 20-plus carry guy and be relevant in that respect. So, Marquise Davis, there you go.
I love it, man. It's a wild card in the second round. You're right. We have not profiled him yet in kind of one of those individual clips that we've been doing. But, I think that's a nice nugget for everyone who's watching this. Kentucky is a premium landing spot for a running back. We'll see if Jason Patterson can get anything going. He's a 2024 guy already on campus. But yeah, I like that. I like the process. No problem with Marquise Davis. I'll have to go look into him a little deeper because we are struggling to find running backs that we like, but he at least hits the 210, you said, 210 pounds or so. So that's nice. All right, guys, we're through 2 rounds here. That's usually what we do in this. I'm going to just throw it to you. David, keep it going with, do you have a second round pick that you love or hate? You can do either one of that question.
Oh, man. Did I love or hate? I think I hate them all. No, I don't hate them all. It's just things, we have to be pretty clear that things get really murky when we're talking about even just second round picks. Like when we're talking about checking boxes for profiles and stuff. We're hoping that a lot of these guys take a jump as well as seniors and, hit production markers and everything else. But it's like a specific pick. I don't know. I think all those guys are fine. I think people will rag on us for not having guys like Julian Lewis and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any other highly ranked guys that we just kind of like overlooked, but I don't know. I think we picked a lot of the good guys.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. We put. I think we lean into the fact that we don't always love the highly rated service guys. Matt, I'll give you the same chance. Is there anybody stood out to you as a bad pick? I know you didn't like Lincoln Cure by me last time.
David went the nice route. He didn't say it, but now I'll feel bad if I trash someone's pick.
If it's me, trash my pick.
Oh no, it's David's pick. I cannot see Dallas Wilson as a second rounder. I'm sorry. He just does not fit anything I'm looking for. The production profile is not there. I don't think the physical profile is really there. And I just don't like his film. He's not a route runner at all. So he's not someone I'll ever be touching. But
back-to-back weeks coming at me. Came at me for Caleb Cunningham too. Dang.
No. I was positive about Caleb. I was bad. I didn't like Cure.
No, didn't you say that last week? He asked.
I said I wouldn't take him that high, but I said it was a fine pick in the first round.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I like this. We need a little more friction on the show, I think. Sometimes we just all agree with each other. So I like it. I'm not going to edit that out, folks. We're getting it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much. Again, all the hard work you guys put into this show every single week. And I think we're going to return to evaluating players again for the rest of the summer. But this has been the mock draft. Round 1. This is round 2. Go back, check out round 1. Like and subscribe to this video and follow the official. Good night.